Those prices straight away.
Thanks. Right.
You've got a tape measure in case anybody asks something live.
Yeah, right there on. It's on.
Hello, my name is Clive Taylor from Durability. I'm just here to demonstrate the Yogi Powerchair. It's a folding power chair. I'll just run through some features, the basic features. This is a standard size power chair. We've got a compact and a wide. There's about 5 centimetres difference between the standard version and the wide version. The main difference is the distance between the armrests. The seat remains the same size. Where the narrow version is about 6 centimetres narrower on the wheelbase compared to the standard and the wide versions. The standard and the wide versions is the same size as far as the wheelbase is concerned. So if we just look at how it functions for folding, then on this particular model, then we've got the reclining backrest. So we just push 2 buttons at the back to adjust, and then just push back. So that's a really unique feature of this particular chair. The wheel sizes, it talks about the 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch. Is referring to the size of the back wheel. And on the back wheel, then we've got the power on, or the engage gear and disengaging the gear when you want to use it, and you the lever needs to be pushed down so that the gearing's engaged. And then when you want to disengage and be able to push it around freely, then you just disengage the wheels and make sure the power's off on the joystick to use it or push it around, and then to re-engage and push them back down again. As you can see, the brakes on the screen. It's not moving. So to fold, then there's another 2 buttons at the back. You squeeze the 2 together, and it folds up like that. So it's quite quick to fold. So we push it back down, and then we just disengage these to turn around again. So it's got quite PU rubber tyres, so it's we're not prone to getting any punctures. And same with the front and the back. The Yogi's got quite a few different accessories available. We've got the different size batteries. It's not actually, you choose the batteries when you buy it. So we've got the 10 amp and the 15 amp. The 10 amp is suitable for airline travel, whereas the 15 amp, they won't allow a 15 amp on aeroplanes normally over the 10 amp. The battery goes in the pocket at the front. You can put 2 batteries in there if you need extra to double the range. And you can put two 10s and 2 15s So 210s will get you 20 miles and 215s will get you 30 miles. You can put them on, you can plug them in individually and use one at a time, or there's a connector you can buy that connects them both together, and then the two batteries become as one, and then you run both batteries down at the same time. So if you're lifting it in and out of the car, that's quite useful to remove the batteries, because they fit in the pocket down here. There's a clip that you just push, and just to remove the battery, then you just push the two together and pull them apart, and then you remove the battery. Another new feature of these chairs is removable wheels. The chairs weigh roughly, for the heavier 12-inch, then they weigh about 30 kilograms. But the smaller wheel size, obviously, they weigh a little bit less. But there is an option to remove the back wheels, which then makes the heaviest part that you're lifting in and out of the car about 15 kilograms. So that's a new feature, that if you're having difficulty lifting things, then you can remove the batteries, remove the wheels, and then all the heaviest bit you got to lift is the main body of the chair, which is about 15 kilograms, I'm told. So there's quite a lot of other accessories available. There's a bag for when you're, obviously people like to use these when they're going on holidays and things, or just storing it, I suppose. There's a bag available that you can put it in, just to make it easier to lift, and also just to protect it when it's actually going on air travel. Also got a basket which hangs on the sides, or sorry, the basket hangs at the back, and the bag is for hanging on to the side. Is a moulded cushion seat if you find that the standard seat's not quite comfortable enough. So it gives a bit of extra support. There's also a moulded backrest you can get too. If you need your legs elevated for any reason, then there's the footrest, which just clips onto the side here, and you can elevate the leg rest and adjust the depth, the length of the footrest, and swing it out of the way and things like that. There is these depth adjusters of the footrest. It's just the one that's on there at the moment. It's a standard footrest, so you can change the depth, length of the footrest. You can also extend the footrest further out if you don't find this one particularly comfortable. There's a headrest which goes through 2 screws at the back and clamps onto the back of the chair. It's quite good, I suppose, when you've got it reclined. If you need the backrest slightly reclined, you can rest your head or have a rest. There's attendant controlled unit which clamps onto the back, so you can shift the control unit with the wire. You just extend the wire so it reaches at the back, so that somebody can control it from the back if the person in the chair can't control it. You can buy different size batteries, and they're always bringing out new features and functions, so it's probably good to keep an eye on the website to see if there's anything new that they brought out, because they're constantly changing these chairs all the time. One thing I've mentioned is the joystick. You can move it from the right side to the left side, depending on which is most comfortable, or you're more used to doing the left or the right side. If there's any questions, please leave a comment and we will respond to your comments after the video. Thank you.
So there were no questions there or during.
No, they weren't. No, I don't think there's anybody on.
It said 6 watching. Does that mean they're watching the video? Because there were
Was
there were a little eyeball over here.
Oh, was it? Was there 6 there?
It went from 2 to 3, then it went down to 2, then it went up to 4. So there were people going on and off it.
Oh, all right. That's good. I don't know if I did a very good job of that. I didn't feel like I was that confident with it. But I felt like I didn't have a. I was jumping around a bit.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
I was sort of remembering bits.
Yeah.
I'm just not lying, man. Oops. Oh.
We've done it again on YouTube, haven't we?
Yeah, I thought I pressed end stream. Still going.
Did Cheryl edit it last time?
Yeah, you can edit.
Oh, look at Cheryl, so I did that again.
Still not ending.